Hey, what's up, man? It's KiddZack back with another video today, man. And today we are discussing Jon Gruden and the Oakland Raiders. First off, how y'all doing? Y'all make sure to hit that like, that subscribe button so y'all can stay tuned in this KiddZack channel, and don't ever forget to comment. But let's get into the video. So let's discuss this. Oakland Raiders didn't have the best season this year, obviously. Derek Carr, who they lost last year in the playoffs, not in the playoffs, before the playoffs with an injury, they got in the first round, they lost. So we don't know what they could have done. This year, they got all the makers, right? They got beast mode out of retirement, right? They got Derek Carr, like we just discussed. Got Amari Cooper, who's projectedly supposed to be like a top 5 receiver. So they got Michael Crabtree, who I think is a really good receiver. A decent receiver, can make a lot of clutch catches, in my opinion. And you got a defense, it's probably the weakest part, but you got Khalil Mack, and they added Navarro Bowman towards the middle of the season, right? So this team has the makings to win that division. It has Kansas City in it, and I know I'm leaving some guys out, but I know Kansas City. So Kansas City got off to this hot start, and Oakland Raiders got off to this not hot start. As they go on, the Raiders sit up there and they lose their Carr for about a week or two with a back injury. And this year, Derek Carr is just not having a great season at all, right, guys? I mean, for Pete's sakes, the Raiders got 3 to 4 plays to win the football game against the Raiders. Against the Chiefs on Thursday Night Football, I believe it was. I was like, oh my God. They just, flag penalty. It was literally 0 seconds. 0 left on the clock. 0 seconds left on the clock. And they consistently gave them those opportunities. Bro, what you talking about? And they finally got it done. Otherwise, it's just not been there yet. Beast Mode didn't have the best year. He didn't. And neither did this team have the best year. Amari Cooper, I think he led the league in drops. When you know how outstanding he can be, it's crazy that he does still. So the Raiders are saying this. We moved to Las Vegas in about 2 years, maybe 2 years or so. We need somebody that get that pop. We're already going to Vegas because nobody wants to watch football out of Vegas. Let's be honest. I don't. Who's gonna come to the game? All there is to do in Vegas, you're gonna bring a football team. So we need somebody who can put the cherry on the top for us. We have the makers. This year wasn't our year. Jack Del Rio, who they fired right after the last game of the season. Why would you do that? Fired right after the last game of the season. Is gone, and he can't take us to Las Vegas, and we can make this thing. Well, we needed to work right away and show people that we're like the LA Rams with Sean McVay, baby. Huh? That's what they need. So, hey, who's out there? Let's think for a minute. Harm Edwards. Who about that guy? He know. It's going to Arizona. Crap. Okay. But wait. Just think. We got this. What's that guy's name? Rex Ryan. Is that his name? Rex Ryan, coach the Jets. He led them to AFC Championship, but he's working for ESPN. But he can't take us over the top, though. Who can we use to take us to the next level? Jon Gruden. Monday Night Football. Gruden's QB camp leads all the young rookies coming in. A guy people love. A great TV personality person. He really is. He's made a name for himself on that thing. So, let's try to get Jon Gruden. Let's try to get him to come out and do it for us. So much to the fact that we want to give this man a stake in the team. Like part of the team ownership. Give it to him. My fault, I was dead for a second. You want to give this man ownership? Why? Then it goes, he'll make up over $10 million a year. Okay, so you're going all in, Jon Gruden. We check again later on. Well, he's not going to get a stake in the team. He'll just get $10 million a year. Okay, up to $10 million a year. Alright, now here's the question. You're going to get this man all this money. You took away the stake or whatever. He says himself that there's a great chance he will take this job. And of course he would, because at this point you wouldn't fire Jack Del Rio right at the end of the season without knowing you're going to get Jon Gruden. So, how does he fit in? What is the expectations? Personally, Super Bowl or bust. You giving this man up to 10 million a year, almost gave him a piece of the ownership. What do you mean? He has to execute. He has to do everything right. He's Jon freaking Gruden. He's the guy who once said, don't quote me, I believe when he had the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who he fell into with a ton of talent. That's not his problem though. You have to get 9 touchdowns defensively to win a Super Bowl, and that's what they did. Point blank period. And they did it. Okay. Jon Gruden. Listen though, I feel like the game is a little bit different than when he coached, what, roughly 9 years ago, I'd say. He still knows the X's and O's. And on TV, he looks so smart. Y'all, if you know Jon Gruden and you know Monday Night Football, you need to go back and watch it. He looks so smart. And he's like a guy you want to play for. He brings it. Oh, man, how did he know that? How did he know the cover 2? You're walking into a locker room with guys that already know this. You walk into the locker room, guys you discussed on TV, how, oh, I love that beast mode guy, and da-da-da-da-da-da. They've heard all of that. Now what can you do for us? Can you make Derek Carr the MVP? Can you make Beast Mode the leading rusher in the league? Can you get us that first round bye to take us on and have home field advantage all through the playoffs? Because that's your expectation. It's at this point, you're not a rookie coach. So, your expectations, you have the makings. You put some more pieces on that defense, because that's your weakest part. Offensively, you have the makings. The line didn't do as well this year. So be it. It wasn't what it was. But you still have Beast Mode, still have Derek Carr, Michael Crabtree, Amari Cooper, Nevada Bowman, Khalil Mack. You still got guys that are the makings that you can make a good defense that you need to build around. You got to put your fingerprint on this. Jon Gruden. My question is, will he win a Super Bowl? No, he won't win a Super Bowl in Las Vegas. I think with having Jon Gruden, this team is probably still going to get off to a rough start. I think next year there'll be a decent team. It's way too far to tell. Way too far out to tell now. There'll be a decent team. Will they make it to the playoffs? Wow. It's going to give this team a whole new look in every form of fashion. I will say the Raiders will go to the playoffs. They will. They won't win the Super Bowl. I give them like a wild card. Because I don't think it's going to start off as hot. The game is different. Can he hang with the Sean McVays and at this point Bill Belichick and at this point I mean Mike McCartney, I think, you know, he's a good coach, but it's all Aaron Rodgers. You know what I mean? It literally is all Aaron Rodgers. It's kind of like my Eagles. I got love for Doug Peterson, but it's all Carson Wentz, and you can tell. You know what I mean? But that's okay. The game is different now. It's a passing league, and he knows that, and he's going to have to fit that in with everything he does from a Gruden standpoint, bringing his coaching staff and everything he wants and some players he wants there. But will it work? They might get a wild card player. If not, I'm not surprised if they don't get it. I'm not. But they're bought in on him doing all of this and what he can do. Do you think he can do it? I mean, he's Jon Gruden, but man, I don't care who you are. 9 years out of the game is something serious. You take Eric Dickerson, you put him in a pad and helmets right now, it's not going to be the same. You take Zeke, remove him for 6 weeks, bring him back. It's not the same. It doesn't, I don't care who you are. I don't care. Nobody can beat. Well, I guess at this point you can call it father time for Jon Gruden. 9 years out of the game without coach. Point blank period. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. But that's why they want him, because they think he can handle the tough stuff. He's the guy for this team. They're a tradition of winning in Oakland. They're a historic team, and he's going to bring that back to the team. That's what he's going to do. And all hopes and respect that he does bring it back to the team. We'll see. So my prediction for that is maybe a wild card. If not, like I said, I won't be too messed up about it. And also, like I said, you still have the Chiefs who are peaking. Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Kareem Hunt, Alex Smith, and then after Alex Smith, you got a Pat Mahomes behind him. Right now, the team, I think the Chiefs are still in the mix of the making the B. And actually, those top 4 teams, AFC, NFC wise, for the next couple years to come, if they stay with what they have. I know what happened this year, but who knows? But Raiders have the opportunity to take over the division. To me, in my opinion, it's them and the Chiefs right there. It's them and the Chiefs. So it's gonna be Jon Gruden. Can you do this? We got these players. You got your players. You got your coaching staff. Have at it. Now go win us a Super Bowl. I don't care what anybody said. That's what management wants. Him to win them a Super Bowl in Vegas. Or Oakland, I'm sorry, before they go to Vegas. It does not matter. That's what they want. And we'll see if they get it. My opinion, they're not going to get it this upcoming year. It's not going to happen. Playoffs, wild card, maybe. What do you think? Right? Comment down below and let me know. Alright, you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, man. Hey, if you want more of these videos, just keep liking it up, man. KiddZack. Man, we out, man. Let's go.